This is the WM226, showcasing original designs from their Glacier collection that has this fume cracked texture dial. Let's find out if this is worth the $175 price tag. What's up everybody, welcome back to God Tier Watches. My name is Koda and thank you for watching another comprehensive review. Today we'll be talking about the WM226. This is an original design that WM has recently released, and this dial just looks amazing to the point that I had to review it. Just for full disclosure, WM Watches has sent this watch out for free in return for a review, but I can say whatever I want in this review. Here at God Tier Watches, we do top 10s, comprehensive reviews, and sometimes watch builds. So if that's something you're interested in, hit the subscribe button and follow along the journey with me. Now without a further ado, let's check this watch out, shall we? Alrighty everyone, so what comes in the watch box? Well, first of all, it comes in with this toolkit to remove the links, which I will mention a con with this bracelet later on, but it does come with this link removal tool there. And inside this box, this is actually a new watch box that WM has released. So normally they would actually use this kind of box here for most of their watches. So this is definitely a nicer upgrade to what I understand. It feels like leather. It might not be the best quality of leather. It might not even be real leather, but it is an upgrade compared to this cheaper cardboard case. It's got nice stitching on here, so it's a good travel watch case, honestly. So you could realistically just bring this for travels because it is a nice compact case to just protect your watch. So yeah, without further ado, let's check what's in this watch box. Whoa, look at the offset from just this green color to this red dial. It's so contrasty. Look at that, guys. That is insane. Alrighty, as far as the dimensions goes, this has a very nice wearable 39mm, which I think is the perfect spot for any watch to have, by the way. 149 grams with all the links. I've removed all the links just because I have skinny wrist syndrome. And the lug to lug on this guy is a very nice wearable 45.6mm, which makes this very wearable for the small to medium sized wrists here. Has a lug width of 20 mils, which is a bit bigger than I would have liked it to be, just because it is a 39mm case diameter. Would have liked to see an 18 there, but that's not too big of a deal for me. Finally, the thickness here is a nice 12.6. It's not too thick. I think it's just got the right amount of thickness with a water resistance of 100 meters. All right, let's talk about this watch's amazing case finishing, shall we? Now this beautiful case consists of a fine vertical brushing on the front of the watch and high polishing used on the edges and the middle of the bezel there, you can see, which creates good subtle light play. I'm a big fan of this case because it features a double dome sapphire crystal, so it gives that distortion on the dial. It pops the watch out a bit more, but it looks very nice. It gives a more premium feeling to a watch rather than your standard flat sapphire crystal. Additionally, the edges actually beveled down to the case and also throughout the edge of the watch here, which gives absolutely no sharp edges, which is amazing to see. Very nice case finishing WM watches. I'm truly astonished with this. Quickly looking over to the crown now, we have here a WM watch logo that actually has a sandblasted look on the crown, but then on the logo it's got this high polishing engraving, and yeah, there's nothing else much to it. It's a screw down crown, of course, with that one to ensure 100 meters of water resistance. At the back of this case back, it features a stainless steel case back, 100 meters of water resistance with that one. No logo or any engraving on here, but yeah, definitely the best finishing from the WM watches I've ever seen. And really, there's nothing I can say negative about this watch case. I think it's just perfect for what it is. Very good job, WM watches. Amazing. Now, the movement encased in this WM226 is none other than the famous NH35 from Seiko. It's cheap, it's fully automatic for a second reason, and it's reliable. Featuring 41 hours of power reserve and 21,600 beats per hour. I'm not going to talk much further about this movement, as you regulars are probably sick of me saying the word NH30. Okay, I'm not going to continue. Next up is the bracelet and clasp, which I think is the main con to this watch, which I'll explain. Now, as you may know, the stainless steel bracelet features a 20mm lug width and it tapers down here to 18 here. So it's a very slight taper here. Has the consistent fine brushing to continue that theme from the watch case. And yeah, it does feature a lot of fingerprints shown here, but that's expected with any high polishing really. But the main problem isn't the actual bracelet quality itself. I think the bracelet quality is fine. What is the letdown for me is the link system that they used. So like I mentioned before, you have to use this pin system, pretty much have to push it through to remove each of the links, which is shown commonly even in cheaper, more affordable ranges in AliExpress. Now in the realm of a real world, for that price, 175 US dollars for having this kind of screw system is expected, but in the realm of AliExpress, we're expecting a lot of quality bang for your buck. So seeing this, it's not necessarily the best. I wish I would have seen like a screw, like a rivet system instead, so you can remove it with just like a minor screwdriver. It's a lot easier to remove that way rather than using different tools to push it down. Or a quick release on the fly adjustment clasp on the clasp here would have been nice instead of just using the screw holes here. But it does feature 5 micro adjusts here, but yeah. You still get a solid overall quality bracelet. You get a solid milled clasp here. And the button to actually release the clasp is a bit different. It's more low profile, which I like. The clasp does feature an etched WM watch logo here, but I feel like the watch case compared to the bracelet clasp is quite big and it's quite more significantly sized compared to the watch case. So it does give this a bit more of a bulky feeling. Wish it was a bit more slimmer because the watch case itself is quite slim, it's quite small, so I would have liked to see a more compact watch clasp here. Speaking of fitting, this watch only just fit me. With 5 micro adjusts here, it is on the smallest setting with all the screws taken out. So if you have any smaller than 6¼ inch wrist, you may have a hard time having a good fitting just because you won't have as much control over it because you're on your very last screw hole here and on the very last link here, so just keep that in mind. But overall, this bracelet definitely had a lot more potential to be better with this price point considered on AliExpress. And overall, I just think it's a bit of a letdown because it could have matched the quality and attention of detail that it provides in other areas from the case and the dial, which we will talk about now. Now, the biggest reason you'd want to purchase this watch along with the amazing case is the dial. Visually stunning is the word I'd go for here. As I've never owned a red watch, I think it's pretty sick to look at it firsthand. So yeah. And yeah, let me just tell you, wow, how could you not stare at this watch? The way this shattered dial plays with the light as well gives great dimension and depth to this dial. And yeah, the way it plays with the light is just infinitely astonishing. Every angle you look with the dome as well creates this great sophistication as well, adding to even more dimension to the watch dial. So yeah, it looks very, very nice. I'll show some close-up shots there for you guys. Additionally, the colors transitioning also feels like a fume dial because it's like black on the outside and a nice vibrant red on the inside here, which is, yeah, very nice red. A lot of people have gone fully blue, but this red appealed to me a bit more just because it's a bit of a darker colored dial compared to the blue, the icy blue and the purple that they feature. I'm going to make this loud and clear. I think this is my favorite and best, one of the best dials I've seen on AliExpress, honestly. This dial is amazing. I think it does it very nicely. It doesn't look tacky. They've done it so gracefully, creating nice light play. And this dial, yeah, it's just gorgeous, really. That's all I can say. It looks even better in person. The photos itself look amazing, but you just have to look at it in person. It is gorgeous, guys. And to add even more detail to this watch dial, it's got a subtle 6 o'clock position date window, which color matches to the dial here. So if you've got a blue one, it'll match to the blue, the purple will match to the purple. So yeah, very nice detail. They're making it specific, tailored to each watch dial. And they're not being lazy here, which I really appreciate. Another great thing is these metal batons here are just glaring at you with the different light play. I think it shines nicely and looks very nicely finished. It's simple, it's nice, and it's got lume in the middle, which we will test out later. Hopefully it's good. I'm really concerned, but I'm praying for the best for this lume test. The metal WM watch logo that's applied here is nicely positioned. Very, very simple and minimal. One thing I've always liked about WM watches is how minimal their logo and just the whole dial is on the watch. There's not a single text on the dial, just showcasing the beauty of this dial, which I really do appreciate WM watches. They've always hit the nail for me with that part. Finally, the handsets just work so well. I think it's very nice and simple. The reason they've done this is just because they're offsetting from just how, I guess, bold and chaotic this watch style can be. So they're using a very nice, simple, thin, metallic handset with lume on the hours and minutes hand, that they've used here. And it ties the whole watch nicely, I reckon. Finally, let's test the watch on this guy. Guys, I'm actually so scared. Let's have a look. Starting off with this lume test, it's very nice and clear at the moment. Very nice and bright. It's got like this features in a blue. I'm not sure if it's green on other watch styles. I haven't really checked yet. But starting off, looks very good. They don't exactly state what lume they've used here, but we're going to do a quick 4-minute test run here. Now looking at the lume over the past 4 minutes, yeah. It's still clear, but it is definitely dimming down. It's quite expected with that, but honestly, I think it is the best lume I've seen on WM watches. It is definitely a lot brighter. It still remains. You can still see the lume because in the past, their lume hasn't been very good over just a short period of time. It's very good to say the least, but yeah, it is dimmed down quite a lot. So just keep that in mind. Don't let lume always be the reason to purchase a watch. Just keep that in mind for the most part. Lume was at least better than all the other WM watches I've seen, but still not the best. But all that's left to really do now is the wrist shots. Let's roll the clip, everybody. What are your guys' final thoughts on this WM226, the Glacier collection? I think this watch looks astonishing with the dial. It's got really, really nice details. The case feels amazing. There's no sharpness to it. It's honestly just such a nice looking watch, and just look at it. Just from afar, it looks far dearer than it actually looks, and this dome sapphire crystal I love. So best WM watch I've ever reviewed on this channel. And yeah, the only letdown being the bracelet. If they fix the bracelet and the clasp, making it a bit smaller or thinner in width, I think we're here to create a perfect watch on AliExpress. And dare I say, I think it is one of the best or better dials on AliExpress here. I think it's just such a nice design, an original design to say the least. So yeah, very great. What I really like about WM watches is they're always keen to hear our opinions, our thoughts, and for them to improve their watches over time. So they're hearing our feedbacks and actually actioning on our feedbacks here. So they are improving their lume. The bracelet just needs a bit of work, but besides that, really, you're getting such a good quality watch for the price as well. Just let's not forget the fact that this realm of AliExpress watch world, we're accustomed to believe that 175 US dollars should have all these things that I mentioned, but really, when are you going to find that in mainstream products like Seiko's, Tissot's, Hamilton? You don't get all of that within this price bracket, so let's not forget about that. So let's appreciate how far we've come with AliExpress watchmaking. It's become a lot better than what it was a couple years back, and we're getting a more original designs now and better dial designs, which yeah, I think it's amazing. It's really cool to see, and I think by us creating a platform on YouTube, it really is helping just more people see it and spread the word and really get a good watch without having to spend so much. So yeah, without a further ado, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I thank you so much for watching this video. If you want to grab yourself a WM226, it is in the link in the description. Keep in mind, there is a sale coming up shortly, so keep your eyes peeled out for that one. But without further ado, enjoy the rest of your day or night, wherever you guys are from, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.